Hi, my name is Rachel, and I'm here to do my informative speech on hand washing. I have my son here, Damien. So, look at your hands. Do they look clean? According to Pfizer, there's an average of 3,200 different germs and bacteria in your hands. Some of the germs can be harmful and cause infections. Proper hand washing can increase infection control and prevent the spread of germs. I've been a certified nurse's assistant for 17 years now, and proper hand washing techniques are very important in my line of work. Every year, we have to do our annual hand washing training. Specifically, I want to inform you about the importance of hand washing, when hand washing is appropriate, and how to wash your hands correctly. We all need to understand why it is important we continue to wash our hands properly. According to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, also known as CDC, to avoid getting sick, we must know how to wash our hands. Every 1 in 5 people actually wash their hands appropriately, and only 30% of the people use soap. Common germs that are found on our hands are Salmonella, E. coli, and the norovirus, which can cause infections such as respiratory and gastrointestinal tract, the GI infections. We need to keep ourselves and the people around us healthy. When people use the toilet, change a diaper, handle raw meats, those are a few examples of how we encounter germs. Touching objects that have been contaminated by germs on your hands or by someone coughing or sneezing on an object can be passed from person to person. About 1.8 million children die every year from diarrhea, diseases, or pneumonia. Germs from unwashed hands get into foods and drinks and can multiply depending on the condition of the food and the drinks. Since we are in a pandemic with COVID-19, hand washing is especially important. Cleaning hands with soap and water can stop the spread of the virus. If there's no soap or water readily available, it is okay to use alcohol-based hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. Hand sanitizer doesn't kill all the germs off of your hands, but it can be used temporarily until water is available. Now that you understand how germs contaminate hands and objects, let's talk about when hand washing is appropriate. To keep everyone healthy, we need to be aware of when hand washing is appropriate. Always make sure you wash your hands before and after you take care of another person. It is especially important when someone is sick or fragile health-wise. Washing your hands helps prevent the spread of germs from one person to the next. Always wash your hands while preparing foods. A lot of foods carry bacteria and germs, especially raw meats such as fish, chicken, and beef. Always wash your hands before serving meals. Another time to wash your hands is after using the bathroom, or blowing your nose, coughing and sneezing. Fecal matter has a lot of germs that can make you sick and quickly spread to any object or person you touch. After using the bathroom, when coughing or sneezing, make sure to use a tissue. But if there is not a tissue available, make sure to use the inside of your elbow and wash your hands afterwards. And focus, or when it is appropriate to wash your hands, let's focus on how to wash our hands. Since we have talked about how germs are transferred and how to prevent hand washing, prevent it when you focus on proper hand washing. According to the healthcare TC, I'm going to show you how to wash your hands. So step one, we turn on our water and we get our hands wet. The temperature doesn't really matter, it's the friction that you use. And after you turn on the water, make sure to avoid touching the faucet again. Step two, we're gonna lather our hands with soap. Start rubbing your palms together and then use your right hand to wash the back side of your left hand. So we're gonna rub your hands all over. And then when you get done with that, you're gonna interlace your fingers from the back side. And you're going to do it on both sides. And then you're going to do it from the palm side. And then we're going to interlock our hands together like this. And you're just going to twist. And you can do counterclockwise as well. And make sure you get your thumbs. Now we're going to clean our fingertips. And to do that, you need to rub them against your palms like this. Back and forth. Or in circles. And then you're going to do it on both sides. Now we're going to rinse our hands off. So to do that, you need to make sure you point your hands down and let the water run down to your fingertips. And then rub all the soap off. Now we're going to dry your hands. So you take a clean paper towel and you dry your hands as much as you can. And then to turn off the faucet, you use another clean paper towel. That way you don't contaminate the faucet again. Remember, you can use hand sanitizer in between washing your hands, but don't use it as a replacement for soap and water. It doesn't kill as many germs and bacteria and is not as effective. Now that we understand the process of how to wash our hands, hopefully we can start practicing the proper way of hand washing. Lack of proper hand washing techniques can be harmful to yourself and to others around you. We have learned the importance of hand washing, when hand washing is appropriate, and how to wash your hands correctly. Always do your part in practicing preventing the spread of infection by washing your hands.